Okay, let's backtrack a little bit here. This year, we decided to do something special for my birthday, so we booked a flight to Seattle. This is also my first time traveling by plane in over 10 years. I'm glad we went because it reminded me about dreams and goals I had but haven't thought of in a long time. Forget about even making progress on those. But this trip was definitely progress for me in more ways than one. We decided on a hotel over an Airbnb for more privacy. Plus, we found a pretty good deal, so we went for it. Should I go first so I could do a tour?
Well, we turn on all the lights.
Oh yeah, smart. Oh. I mean, they don't need to see the bathroom, but my hair's a little messed up, but... So why Seattle? Well, one, I've heard good things. Plus, I wanted to see for myself if I would like the vibe there. Also, I miss gloomy, rainy weather. That is a super long desk. That is an unnecessarily long desk. The only bad thing about arriving at night is that we don't get the... Even though, ironically enough, it didn't even rain when we were there. Oh, that looks awesome. This was my first time eating fondue, and I gotta say, it was a lot of fun. Okay. We're good, thank you so much, thank you. Great. I'm actually thinking of making a separate video just on all the food I ate on our trip. That sounds like a lot of fun. They're such cute elevators.
Look, it's water. What the f*** is that?
As a fun little thing for myself, because, you know, if going on a trip alone isn't fun, I decided to wear a dress every day that we were in Washington. I'd say Seattle, but today was a Tacoma day. I'm honestly surprised I managed it. The lack of pockets almost made me give up. This was more of a go with the flow type of day, so I honestly didn't even bother to check what time live demos were before we got to the museum. We arrived around 1:40 and the receptionist told us there's a live demo at 2:10. I think we still managed to at least see pretty much everything. I know we covered the first floor, so if there was an upstairs, oh well. They were creating a worm/cocoon sculpture, but they had some extra material, so they were making a tiny glass horse with it. I have no explanation for this. I knew I needed more b-roll and preferably some shots of me on the trip, but I had no idea what to do in front of the camera. There weren't a lot of people since it was that awkward, too late for lunch but also too early for dinner time, but I still felt a little absurd filming myself, so I ended up just laughing. The moving train and then the water. Well, you can see the water now. We checked out Point Defiance, since our waitress from the Melting Pot recommended it when we asked for best places to see according to a local. Since we already knew we were going to the Museum of Glass, then also checking out Point Defiance was an easy choice. I'm glad we went because it was gorgeous there. My husband had some fun, I think, testing out the Instagram husband life. His skills and enthusiasm aren't quite on par with my friend Jay's, but I give him an 11 out of 10 for effort plus unconditional support. I'll take a still of that. With the blue hair, the fairy vibes were real. What I love the most about my blue hair is that it can easily go from mermaid to fairy vibes, just based on environment. It's Seattle. How could I not go to a Starbucks? Surprisingly, there was only one thing on my to-do list that I didn't get to do. That was the ice cream cruise around Lake Union. The Seattle Great Wheel wasn't even on my list, but I saw it from the Athenian where we had lunch and I think the view speaks for itself. I will say, the one thing I didn't even know was a thing, but would really want to do someday: Seattle Great Wheel private dining. I've never had dinner in a Ferris wheel, and now I want to. I probably should have sat across so that the sun wouldn't be in my eyes. But at the time, well, I'll take an ocean view over a city view any day. I wouldn't be myself if I didn't try to find a matcha cafe wherever I visit. So this is my shot at me sipping on my hot chocolate, right? This is how I set it up to get a little more creative than just full-on eating or drinking at a cafe. Now wait for how my husband takes a video of me drinking hot chocolate.
It's recording.
Okay, can I just say, I didn't intend to go to the matcha and the chocolate cafe back to back. Now I have to edit that out. I thought about getting only chocolate truffles at the Chocolati Cafe, but they had a house blend and I'm not dumb enough to pass on that. So here I am, double fisting my matcha latte and hot chocolate. I didn't get to film as much as I hoped of driving around different neighborhoods. This is why. There's barely any matcha. Woodinville was actually really cute, even though I'm not a wine person. So another reason for this trip to Seattle was to see if we like it well enough to move here. So far, I like the vibe and the overall energy, but I'm not fully sold on the high sales tax part. We really should have gone into more stores than we did, but we were a little tired, to be honest. Now I know for the next places/states that we scout out, to scout first before the typical tourist routine. After driving around several neighborhoods, we went back to the hotel to rest. I was just gonna take a short nap, then maybe check out the Lodge Mall at Bellevue, but I think we can all guess how that ended. Yeah, I woke up at 6 p.m. instead of 5. I think I can safely say I'm well organized and I can plan ahead pretty well. Plus, I think I mostly did well during this trip for someone who hasn't gone on a trip longer than 3 days for, well, years now. But there's still one thing that tripped me up. I thought I could just go to pretty much any Starbucks and get my cheesy little Seattle mug. I see so many LA and California ones where I'm at, so I just assumed. Well, I was wrong, and I shouldn't have left it for my last day. But at least I managed to get a Washington one at the airport, though I think the Seattle one is cuter. Overall though, I'd say this was both an amazing trip and learning experience for me. Not just on how to travel more efficiently next time, fingers crossed there would be a next time, but also how to make better vlogs. I realize what I'm missing is probably more FaceTime with a camera, where I sit down and maybe talk about my experience as it happens, or soon after at least, so I don't forget to mention things. I just don't know if I'm confident enough to start talking without a script, but hopefully there's more trips for me to find that out. Well, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed my trip. Especially since I don't know how to top this one, trip or video-wise. Hopefully that's something we can all discover together. Until next time, bye! Now, I look like I have a... So the shadow of the microphone?
Yeah.